Okay, this is how your web page should look and behave when you are completed. We have some labels here, and underneath each label we have an input box. These are all numbers. Down here, this is an output text element, and then we've got a button down here at the bottom. Elements that are required have a red solid 2-pixel border around them. So this is required, this is required, this is required. And we also have data validation going on here. And if I pause the mouse, I get the little message saying, please fill this out. If I tab on or click in a place, it turns yellow when it gets the focus. If I leave it and go to another one, it returns to white and the new one turns yellow. Let's go back up here to the loan amount. It is a number field. It's right aligned as numbers should be. It's got a little spinner there, but we're just going to type in something. I can't type in anything. It's not a number. I'm trying to do that right now, and it won't let me. But I do have some limits on this. I can type in the number 0, and if I go down here and click on Compute Payment, I get an error message that says value must be greater than or equal to 1. So let's go up here and we'll do my typical example with 50,000. And then we will tab or click down on the next box. And the annual rate, if I click on Compute Payment, it says please fill out this field. That also would have happened if I'd left this one empty. But unfortunately, it only does one field at a time. So if I have a bunch of input errors, it's only going to tell me the first one. So let's put in an annual rate here, and 12 or 20 is the limit on that. So I'm going to put in $9.99, click on Compute Payment, and it tells me it must be less than or equal to 20. I'm going to put in 0, and that's outside the range as well. So it tells me it must be at least 0.01%. And the number that I've been putting in here is 12, because that's the one I have the answer memorized for. And down here, if we do the same thing, if we type in something that is, I think 1 is the minimum for this, and if it's more than 40, we'll get an error. Try that, and it tells me it must be less than or equal to 40. And it is computing a payment for me based on these numbers because they're all valid numbers. So let's go back here and make this a valid one. So let's make that 30 years. And if we click on Compute Payment, $514.31.